Hang on, it's comedy time. A hilarious mix of short, fast, funny featuring today's hottest comics. Get ready, because time flies when you're having funny.
Hi, I'm Tyler Boeh for Comedy Time, and I believe in cliches. So if variety is the spice of life and laughter is the best medicine, you are about to get a spicy dose of comedy cure-all. So take 2 clips and call me in the morning.
How's that though for starting out rapping? White girl on stage rapping. Edgy for 1986. Oh yeah, I'm edgy like wiffle ball, man. I'm edgy like a strawberry shortcake nightmare coming at you. Oh yeah, edgy like a Care Bear on crack. I'm gonna hug you to death. It's sad that I don't have a car. It's true. I got a ride here from a friend of mine, and you know, it's tough when you don't have a car and you're trying to date, because like if a guy's like, Zan, I'd like to meet you later at the club, I gotta be like, okay, let me check my schedule and see what time do the buses run. It's not very attractive. So obviously, since I don't have a car, it's probably no mystery to you that I'm very familiar with the dollar store. Thank you. Yes, dollar store friendly people. We've got a little something on the 99-cent stores. I don't mean to be snobby, but I do go to the dollar store. I don't want to brag, but yeah. So you know you're broke when you do all your shopping at the dollar store and you have to put some stuff back because it's too expensive. Sorry, fancy ketchup, not today. And when I go to the dollar store, I kind of take my time and I look around at everything, because let's face it, if you're shopping at the dollar store, you got time to kill. You know, I've never been to the dollar store and been like, man, I'd love to stick around and buy some more food that's about to expire, but I gotta get to my job. That's not something you say. But in my time perusing the dollar store, I noticed that you can decorate your apartment from there. So I did. I got some silk flowers and some of those candles with the saints on them. My bedroom doesn't look very romantic. It looks like a Mexican funeral home. So that's what I got. So let's see, before I did comedy, I had a job for a number of years where I had to wear a name tag. And personally, for me, it doesn't matter what my name tag says. It just means I've made some poor decisions with my life. Oh, really? Give me a break. Like, my name tag doesn't need to say Zan. It just needs to say, didn't go to med school. Became a comic. Now she doesn't have a car. You know what I mean? C'est la vie. La vie. My job was that I was a massage therapist, by the way. Oh, yeah. You know what massage therapists are thinking when we're working on you? Nothing. It's me. I'm thinking, how can I get out of this job? Anyway, you know what? The worst tip I ever got as a massage therapist was a couple of $2 bills. Really? $2 bills? Thanks, jerk. Really? $2 bills? That's like somebody going, you know what? I'm not convinced this money is real. Here, you deal with it. $2 bills. That's not even a tip. That's an errand, because now I got to send it to my nephew. These kids are the only ones that have $2 bills. I'm kind of a black sheep in my family. The med school thing is a joke, because it's true. My brother, like, okay, for one, my brother's a lawyer. Like, I would be okay if I had his money, except he married Barbie. Yeah. You know, you probably know that, like, big blue eyes and long blonde hair and huge misconceptions of reality. Seriously, she had them buy matching Corvettes in this economy. Makes me sick. Of course, I'm probably just jealous because I don't have a car. Anyway, my sister is a surgeon, And my brother is a lawyer, and I am a comic. Kind of the black sheep in the family. She got dropped off at ballet, he got dropped off at a tutor, and I got dropped on my head.
Hey, this is Kyle Erby for Comedy Time. This next comic is so funny because his parents would listen to Richard Pryor when he was conceived. See, that's why you're not funny. Your parents would listen to REO Speedwagon.
I apologize in advance if I'm a little bit short tonight. I'm getting really upset with the way I look, okay? This is my New Year's resolution. I gotta get back in shape, lose some weight. This is terrible. Like, I'm getting fat, and it's not even the cool type of fat. It's the awkward fat. Like, if you ever wonder what Whoopi Goldberg looked like 4 months pregnant, this is it. This is my green screen. You can touch this right now if you want to. Just reach out. It was terrible, because I knew I was getting too out of shape and too fat when I was trying to eat an individual bag of chips, and apparently my hands have gotten too fat for individual bags of chips. So I reached my hand in the bag, and it rips all the way down the sides. There's chips everywhere, getting in people's eyes and stuff. And the worst part is, they look at me like I'm the one with the problem, like I just lashed out at everybody, like, oh, how come these chips aren't getting in my mouth fast enough? I would kill everybody on this bus if I would get some ruffles in my mouth right now. But you look at that, the stretch marks, don't judge me. Hand that baby over. Yeah, that's right. It's a trip too. I shouldn't even be like worried about the way I look, because 4 months ago I just got married. Yeah, so I don't have to impress anybody anymore. It's crazy. It feels like I really do feel like I married my best friend. Like when we got engaged, we told everybody, you know what? We don't need anybody else, okay? We're gonna organize this wedding, we're gonna pay for it, it'll be awesome. Then we started getting bills for the weddings. And now, like, I'm broke as hell. I can't, this isn't even my shirt, okay? I have to borrow this for the show. I gotta return it back to her. I couldn't just pay for stuff. And it got worse and worse as I got to the wedding day. I had to strip at my own bachelor party. Ain't that messed up? If I had to do that, that's a terrible situation. My dad's crying in the back. It's messed up. I couldn't just go to these big box stores to get what I needed. I had to get real creative. You can find anything for cheap if you look hard enough. Did you know there's thousands of very nice suits and gowns for free, just buried in the ground? Did you know that? Who knew? Uh-oh, me, I put them back when I was done, I'm just saying. This economy, how could you pass that up? My wedding looked like a Thriller video, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? It's a trip. She's from a town of 200 people. Farm town. And that's the hardest part of the relationship, because I grew up in inner city Portland, like real downtown. And her whole family, we don't overlap very well, because they love outdoorsy things, camping, hunting, whitewater rafting. That's not me, okay? Outdoorsy for me is taking the garbage out with no shoes on. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do it when it's raining because I'm so tough, but I can't compete with these people. I mean, there's no way for me to win. These people go camping for 2-3 weeks at a time, not even homeless, just for fun. How am I supposed to compete with that? Get this, her dad killed a bear, not with a gun, but with a bow and arrow. 1 arrow. Are you kidding me? How do you even do that? It took me 2 pairs of shoes to kill a spider once. Go ahead, judge me, I don't care, okay? You want to know the truth? I don't even know if I got it. I just threw the second pair in there and ran. I'm not waiting around for that. It was huge. It had hair. It was eating a bird at the time. We used to say when it loses its taste for birds, it starts going after Tracy Chapman lookalikes. So I'm not waiting around for that. I think not.
Hi, I'm Sunah Bilsted, and you're watching Comedy Time. They say laughter is contagious. So is the Ebola virus. Me? I'd rather laugh at this next comedian.
So I'm flipping through the channels. I don't know if you guys caught this last week. Dateline did a series called Obesity, Crisis in America. We are facing an obesity problem, folks, as Americans, and they say it has to do with things like fast food, right? Like McDonald's, Taco Bell, In-N-Out. It's not the problem. In my opinion, the problem is the grocery stores, because that's where we buy our food, right? If they want to stop obesity, I think the grocery stores really need to take the lead with one very simple rule. The more fattening the food, the skinnier the aisle. If you want some lettuce and a peach, hey, come browse the Meadowlands of our produce department. If you want a couple cases of Oreo cookies dipped in chocolate, you better be able to fit your fat ass down the aisle without knocking crap off the shelf. And there is a lot of crap in grocery stores these days, isn't there? I mean, aisles upon aisles of stuff we don't need, like craisins, right? For people who can't make their mind up whether they want a raisin or a cranberry, for Christ's sake. Make up your mind. I used to work a 40-hour-a-week job. I didn't really mind that. I didn't really enjoy too much like going on the interviews or filling out the job applications. I didn't really like that. And if anyone's looking for a job right now, I feel your pain. I could never really understand, for instance, why it was so important for employers to know my marital status before I even got hired for a job. I mean, how does that have anything to do with whether I'm qualified for that position or not? Well, Mr. Riehl, we can see here by your application that you are divorced, so I guess we can pretty much assume that making any sort of a long-term commitment to our company is going to be pretty much impossible for you to do. I'd be like, no, what it means I'll probably be hanging around here for the next 27 years, no matter how crappy you treat me. But I will be seeing other employers on the side. And how about questions they put on job applications? Stupid questions. Have you ever been convicted of a felony? If yes, please explain below. In this tiny little box? Which incidentally holds about 3 words. What are you going to put? Not my fault?
I'm Kirk Zipfel, and you're watching Comedy Time. How bummed out are you that you even know the word Kardashian? I mean, man. Enjoy this next comic.
I was dumped a few months ago. Thank you. So I've been listening to a lot of Adele. I like Adele. I love her. She's great. But I do take issue with one of her songs called Someone Like You. Yes. I know some of you may not know the song, so I'll do a little rendition for you so you get what I'm saying. I'm not the best singer, but here it goes. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. What? Who is that rational after a breakup? Especially after being dumped. I would like to rewrite that song so it reflects reality. Here we go. I hope I never meet someone like you. I pray you go bald and you lose your job too. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, I feel like I'm on American Idol. Thank you. That sounds a little more honest that way. So my mom always loved to give me advice about my non-existent love life. She would tell me, you know why you're still single? Huh? Because you are getting old. And ugly. And you too picky. Who do you think are you? Huh? How come you don't like that Filipino doctor I said at you with? He's 100% perfect. You only maybe 65%, maybe. That's how my mom talks to me. I'm like, thanks, Mom. Oh, actually, I have a perfect guy for you. Yeah, he's perfect because he's so picky. Yeah, he's very wise and kind. He loves the children. He's Jewish. Yeah, but he's not rich. But he's rich in the heart. Yeah, and the most importantly, he can satisfy you in every way. I was like, wow, Mom, who's this guy? Jesus! Is he good enough for you? Huh? Picky girl. I was like, haha, you're the comedian, Mom. So my mom always wanted me to date like really smart guys. So I'm like, maybe I should date an Indian guy. Indians are really smart, right? They're always like engineers and doctors and business owners. They can fix your computer and stuff like that. I had this really embarrassing experience once. I called tech support from my computer, and the guy was like trying to tell me to put in some code, and he was like, "Okay, ma'am, now enter the code TMU." And I was like, D is in dog? No, ma'am. D is in thermonuclear. M is in maleficent. U is in ubiquitous. I was like, what? I was a drama major at UC Irvine. UC Irvine? Is that a community college? And I was like, no, it's a 4-year never mind, I'll call you back. You're going to get a dictionary, ma'am, aren't you? I was like, what? How did you know? So embarrassing. So I know I complain about being single and stuff, but I do get hit on sometimes by these white guys. They usually just tend to be over 60 years old. I'm guessing it's because maybe I remind them of some abnormally large Vietnamese girl that they might have hooked up with during the Vietnam War. Very educated guess, right? Yeah. I know I'm not skinny. I'm not one of those typical skinny Asian girls, so I've been on a diet since 1989. Finally, I figured out how to lose weight. If you're trying to lose weight, this works really well. It's called the go to sleep crying hungry diet. Yeah, I lost 30 pounds. It's awesome. Just need $2 for the box of Kleenex.
Congratulations, you've won the lottery. Yay! The penny lottery, though. So since shipping, handling, and printing of the check is actually going to be more than what you won, let's just check out the next comic and we'll call it even. Okay? Deal? Sound good? I'm fair. I know. Check them out.
What they got this light on, rotisserie? Somebody's in the back like, he's already done. I'm glad y'all laughing. I appreciate that. I've been loving comedy since I was a kid. I used to try to sneak into comedy clubs when I was too young to get in. I had to use my best friend ID because I wasn't old enough. My best friend, ugly as hell. He was so ugly when I used his ID, I had to make faces to pretend I was him. I'd be standing at the front door. See you back there with your phone on. Put the phone away. I'm so sick of these phones, I don't know what to do. I saw a guy get hit by a car. He was still on the phone. He's right in the middle of the intersection. You ain't gonna believe this. This fool just hit me. He just ran me over too. Can you call 911? Never mind, I got 3 minutes. I think I hurt myself a little bit. I feel crazy. My whole family crazy. One of my sisters thought her boyfriend was cheating on her. She put crazy glue in his contact lens case. Look at everybody like, ooh, now the ooh thing is they still together. He moved out of St. Louis and moved to Kansas City. Now he's emailing my sister pictures home with his eye messed up. He's posing in the pictures like he's still sexy, just. Me and asked me, how come every time I see you on stage, you telling the same jokes? I said, you go out too much. Stay at home and learn your Bible. I don't talk about God too much. People get offended. Jesus black, Jesus white. It don't matter what color Jesus is. If he died for your sins, he should be cool with you, am I right? I know he didn't have a black girlfriend. A black woman wouldn't even put up with Jesus. That brother missing for 3 whole days. She'd be on the phone with Jesus' mama. Hello, Mary. Have you seen JC? I'm tired. I think I'll go to sleep now. It's about time for me to go. I miss being a kid. You know, one of the things I used to love about being a kid, besides watching movies, is watching television. Because like when television used to come on, like on the weekends, we used to watch television and we always watch Kung Fu Theater. And I always thought I could fight because I watched Kung Fu Theater all weekend. And I go to school and I try the moves on some of my friends. But they didn't work because I couldn't fight that well. I just knew how to talk like them. I'd push people down. Southern now, is your name Tong Lung, huh? Well then, you say you want to fight. You killed my teacher, and now I'm gonna kill you.